Hi guys, let's get it. There's this lady talking about the STD rate in Houston, Texas. I got this from Twin BLT on TikTok. All right, let's get it.
Texas have had a recent STD outbreak, but not only that, over 42,000 people are said to have the HIV STD new infection just in the month of June. Child, what? Now, we all know that this is a season of judgment. We are seeing plagues and we are seeing so many things that has come to the forefront. Yes, as HIV has always been here on surface, but as we begin to look into the world and even the culture, I did a video and I talked about Sexy Red and how she is a industry plant. When the industry and the people in upper echelons, these Hollywood, these big wig people who are in control of moving culture along, they are very intentional even about that. When I talked about Sexy Red being a plant, not just for the election, but sexually. I mean, it has literally. I knew something was wrong when Carisha sat up on that podcast and said, "I like to be peed on." Girl, what? In itself is a spirit of perversion, and that is what we're seeing in the land today. Most of your popular artists that are really popularity that's not a word, but I just made it up. Who's into this popular arena that everybody like and love their songs? It's a spirit of perversion. They're moving the spirit of perversion, lust. That's all we see as it relates to Sexy Red, the City Girls. These songs, I'll be baffled. Like, wait a minute, what you just say? The more and more sin begins to grow, the more and more we will begin to see plagues and different outbreaks and things of that nature. Y'all better close them legs up in Houston, cause child. Scripture always sticks with me, and it's found in Matthew 24 and 22. If those days had not been cut short, no one would survive. But for the sake of the elect, those days will be shortened. That's why even scientists had some time ago, they said that the earth was spinning so fast on its axle. I believe God is speeding up the time. That's why the days are going by. We wake up and how we get to December? Ain't no way we in June this fast. Ain't no way we were just celebrating a new year. But as we begin to see so much sin in the world, God has to shorten the days. And it says that no one would survive. I can't even go down that street with y'all. I just can't. This is the best time for anyone who is dealing with the spirit of lust or perversion. I implore you to seek deliverance. This is not a time for you to be diving into that sin or diving into your lust and your desires. This is not a time. There's so many plagues and so much happening that and that's not even the right spirit to be trying to get right because you don't know. You should want God. You should want the things of God. God is showing us. He's telling us to stop the sin. That this cannot continue. This is what this shows us. And these numbers are literally through the roof for one state. Child, I'm baffled. We will continue to see more judgments, more judgment, more plagues and things of that nature until the return of Christ because sin has gotten completely out of control. When I see these little industry plants and the things that they are doing, I'm like, ain't no way. I don't care how grown you are with a T, okay? I don't care how grown you is. Some stuff, I just can't. It sends me. So if this landed on your page and you seek.
I made a video a few days ago, and if you guys go to my videos and you'll see it, it's called "The Devil." It has a Picture of the guy. He did such a great job in a movie called Nefarious. And of course, I knew that that video was not going to get a lot of play. It didn't. But it's actually my most important video out of all the videos that I've been making. My most important video, and I knew that most people will not even watch it. Doesn't have that. I know I'm a small channel, still growing, but it's one of my least viewed videos. I wonder why that is. You know why that is. People ain't trying to hear about all that shit, man. They just not. I tell you guys, and I've told you guys in my previous videos that I have been celibate for going on 4 years. I've had a few escapades. What I mean by that is, yeah, a few girls gave me a head, whatever. But as far as sexual intercourse, 4 years, strong. Could I have had sex with girls? Yes. Have women offered me to have sex? Yes. Were they easy apples that I could have plucked? Yes. But I choose not to. Reason I choose not to is because of this. In the month of June alone, 42,000 new HIV outbreaks in Texas. Just for the month of June, 42,000. Matter of fact, let me just see the most up to date one, right? How many new STI infections in Houston in July? Okay, let's do June. Sorry. I'm curious. Y'all see this? 40,000. Houston has the highest rates of HIVs and STIs than are y'all fuck. Are y'all seeing this shit? According to Harris County, according to the report, Harris County has the highest average rate of infections for chlamydia, congenital syphilis, gonorrhea, new HIV diagnosis, people living with HIV, and total syphilis. The study collected by the look at this. This is Harris County versus Texas. So, yeah, you might want to stay away from Harris County. I don't know where that is, but yeah, stay away from that shit. That looks like that's in Houston. Regarding local HIV trends, a study found that the highest rates of those living with the virus were between the ages of 45 and 64. Living with the virus, so that means they contracted it probably earlier. While new diagnoses were most common among those ages. Oh, new, you see this? New between 25 and 34. Across the board, the highest rates of HIV were found in multiracial and black communities. The highest rate of chlamydia were between 15 and 24, with the largest impact being found in the black community. 15, dog. Y'all see this? I mean, y'all seeing this? So that means children are having sex, dog. Because it's saying 15. One of the main contrib- One of the main contributors to the higher rates among racial and ethnic minorities is that these groups often have less access to healthcare, according to these healthcare disparities are also found nationally. Wow. This is crazy. Harris County. Oh, wow. Houston has higher rates of STIs than Texas average, according to Houston. So that chick ain't lying. She ain't lying. And this was, yeah, April 2025. This is recent. Wow. Y'all see this? Harris County HIV and STI cases surge faster than the rest of what Houston, rest of Texas. Let's read this one. HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, all of them says legacy health director health. It's a big issue we have here in Harris County and Houston in particular have been surpassing rates of STIs in Texas. Between 2016, the rates of syphilis in our community doubled, which is definitely concerning. LaPorte in downtown Houston. The ages are between, look at this shit, 15 through 24. Oh, look at this shit. Look at this, y'all. Although the sexually transmitted infections are found in basically every demographic in Houston County, the study found that there is one population that is testing positive for them at a faster rate than others, particularly black women. Black women who are heterosexual are frequently getting STIs at a higher rate than other groups. Wow. Now, this is my next question I have. Is chlamydia, gonorrhea treatable? Wait, hold on. Syphilis, chlamydia, and gonorrhea treatable? So, curable with antibiotics. Chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis are all bacterial infections, and antibiotics are standard treatment. Wow. So this answers that. This answers that. This is why, this is why people are just having random sex. Why? That's the answer. Because it can be cured. It can be cured. But you can catch herpes and you can catch HIV. That you can't cure. Herpes, you can't cure that shit. HIV, you can't cure that shit. And these drugs are expensive, especially if you better have insurance. If you don't have insurance, you're probably going to get AIDS. Chlamydia, gonorrhea, syphilis, yeah, you can cure that. This is why people just keep having sex. Doesn't matter. At least you can cure it. Using condom and practicing safe can help prevent these STIs. This is also what this is. So, what do we have? What information can we gather from this? Young women and men. Starting from the age of 15 and starting having sex. Not only sex, but unprotected sex. They're catching HIV, chlamydia, syphilis, gonorrhea at a faster rate in whatever county that was in Texas as a whole. Howard County. Faster than Texas as a whole. This is in Houston. Do y'all see why I have chosen to be celibate? Do y'all see why black women are not worth it? Because it told you right there, dog. It told you. Look at it. Where was it? Where was it? Particularly black women. Black women are heterosexual, are frequently getting STIs at a higher rate than any other group. Right there. Bam. So, ladies and gents, when I tell you that I will not marry or even talk to a black woman, that's why. Right there. I'm not taking a chance. Nope, not doing it. Am I saying that other people can catch other race of women don't have STIs as well? I am not saying that, but right there, I am not taking that risk. Nope. Been married before, that didn't work. And now to find out that now black women have the higher rate of STIs. Nah, man, that's a balanced breakfast, dog. Of no, 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 no.
Like, I don't get it. The way that she's presenting herself, right, keep black women at the bottom. Why is Sexy Red fighting so hard to be a dirty, disgusting woman? Like, I don't get it. The way that she's presenting herself, and this is the way that she's branding herself, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. It's like you're sitting there planning how I can be more disgusting.
That's a solid black woman right there. She fit, not too much makeup. I mean, is she cute? No, but she'll do. She look like she's sexy as hell though. I can tell she's sexy. Yeah, you can have some women that aren't that cute, but they sexy as hell. But then you can have some girls that are cute, but I mean they have a nice body and all, but they're not sexy. She opposite though. I can tell. I can tell, dog. Yeah, she get it. Moving on.
Than anybody else. And the goal is accomplished. Now I knew that her lip gloss names that had been released sometime last year. She talked about them. I honestly thought it was just an idea. I'm like, it's no way. Like, it's no way. But to make this like it's a joke, gonorrhea, women who struggle with STIs, like that's not a joke. So to make it the name of your lip gloss, it doesn't get any more filthy. Like, and we are at the bottom, and that's just what it is. She's keeping us at the bottom, fighting to be at the bottom, to be seen in that light is just I don't get it. It's so frustrating because again, as I say all the time, young girls are watching this stuff. And best believe it's going to sell. Women are going to buy this stuff. But this is not our history. This is not how black women openly portrayed themselves. To stoop to this level, it really is another level of filth and disgusting, and taking ghetto to a whole nother level. Black women like sex.
She got some really nice eyes. I like her eyes. She's cute. She's fit too. That's a wife. Ladies, that's a wife. I wouldn't mind marrying her. That's a wife. Yeah, and she black. Yeah, she black. That's a wife right there. I mean, you can just tell. I mean, just look at her.
Sexy Red keep black women at the bottom. Why is Sexy Red fighting so hard to be a dirty, disgusting one?
Oh yeah, that's a wife all day, every day. She's a 5.5. But I can tell by her body, she's sexy as hell. Oh Lord have mercy. Congrats to her husband. She can get it. Yep, sure can. Well, back to topic. Oh, and by the way, this is I am just a girl too. That's her handle. Right. She's got 71,000 subscribers on TikTok. Go ahead and subscribe to her. Check out. Okay. Yeah, we are in the last days for sure. This goes without saying. Sex. Why sex is used so frequently? Because sex is the lowest hanging fruit that all men fall for. I keep telling you guys, it's the lowest hanging fruit. It's the easiest and most pleasurable way that the devil can use to infiltrate our bodies and thus our souls. Sex is like a virus. If you have sex with the wrong person, what you're doing is a blood covenant. What you're doing is you're becoming one physically and spiritually with that person. I'll say it again. Physically and spiritually with that person, it's like a virus. So whatever that person has, you can potentially have. That's how that works. A virus needs hosts. The devil and his agents are like viruses. They need hosts. They need permission. The easiest way you can give the devil permission are through thoughts, but physically through sex. Go back and watch that video I made. It's blurred out because it's copyright or whatever. But there's or watch the movie Nefarious, and you'll see it. It's a guy with like three faces, like it's like blurred out. When you check for it on, I think it's on YouTube or I think it's on Prime. Check it out. It's the best religious movie ever. Where the devil says the way they control a human being is through thoughts, repeated suggestions, bit by bit, that is extremely focused on each and every individual over time. So the little child starts with stealing the car. Then another suggestion is stealing $2 from grandma's purse. Then the next thing is going with the wrong crowd. The next thing is stealing lunch from your classmates. The next thing is beating up a classmate. The next thing is, okay, now let's progress this. Now the next thing is, okay, now let's steal from freaking the grocery store. Next thing is let's stick up a grocery store. The next thing is let's go into people's home and rob them. The next thing is murder. You have been got. Let's talk about how this transfers with sex. First thing is okay, introduce children to porn. The next thing, okay, probably masturbation. Probably masturbation isn't a sin in the Bible per se, but it could be used if you don't control yourself. You get me? The next thing is looking at maybe your classroom, your classroom, your classmates' legs, sneaking in the girl's bathroom, kissing a girl, touching a girl, making out with a girl at a young age, having sex with a girl at a young age, and so on and so forth. So you now start having all these sexual partners as a female. Now you have what, 20 bodies as a female? Let's say five of them literally have the evil spirit inside of them. Guess what? You've just made yourself one with them. Let's say even just one of them had HIV. Guess what? You just made yourself one with them. You now have HIV. You are fucked for life. That's how that works. In the video that I keep referencing, the devil's goal is to destroy mankind by making us disobey God, to punish God. We are nothing but a means to an end. Let me show you a clip of that real quick. Okay, watch this. They said there's so many things happen, like behind the scenes. They were not supposed to make this. So pay attention.
Try and keep up. In the first moment of creation, our creation, long before what you call the universe existed, we contemplated ourselves, our own being.
Ourselves meaning what, the angels?
That would be the most correct term, though I despise it, but yes. Beings of pure spirit, spirit endowed with will. We soon became aware of another will, an immensely powerful will, one we came to realize as our origin.
God?
The enemy. My master understood by endowing us with a will, we had the right to self-determination, that by giving us a will and its desires of our own, we are entitled to be free. Whereas the enemy insisted that by creating us, he was entitled to eternal gratitude, worship, and forced servitude. In a word, James, slavery to his will.
That seems kind of unfair.
Immensely unfair. Why give a will only to say you can't use it? He made us slaves. And if we rebelled, eternally condemned us. No do-overs. So much for love and mercy.
So, is hell a state of being or a physical place?
Yes,
I think I meant that as an either or.
it's both. Which is painfully obvious to anyone who's ever been there. For years without measure, that's all there ever was. Heaven and hell. Armed enemy camps in complete opposition. That is until you were created. My master immediately understood the long-term implications. Instead of forgiving us, the enemy was going to allow you to fill our vacant places in his realm. Your creation was nothing but a slap in our face. But my master also understood that if he could make man disobey,
That's the key.
then his fate would...
That's the key right there. Y'all getting it? If he can get man to disobey,
But my master also understood that if he could make man disobey, then his fate would mirror ours. And you didn't disappoint. Then came the tares among the wheat. In that moment, spirit became matter, flesh became a vessel. Self-will and self-seeking began a lusting after sin and impurity. And man, created to be king over nature, became its slave. A master, conquered and fettered. And sin brought him and his descendants to us. And we began our forever mission to destroy you.
you hear that, guys? Forever mission to destroy.
Do that by destroying what he loves, which is you.
Plan not to make something of your own, just to destroy us.
No. Our plan is to hurt him, to punish him. And we do that by destroying what he loves, which is you. You're nothing but a means to an end.
Ladies and gents, this is not a game. This is a spiritual warfare. It is. What's the easiest way to destroy humanity? Destroy them physically, financially, emotionally, mentally. Come on, y'all see it. But the reason why you guys don't actually understand the gravity of the situation is because we have been cooking slowly for so many years. And we just accept the heat as life. We see murders, we see STIs, we see diseases, and it's just humans being humans. It is what it is. And that is the trick of the devil. It is what it is. It ain't nothing. Don't worry about it. It ain't nothing. Don't worry about it. Man, you better just wear that rubber. That's all you got to do. Just wear the rubber, dog. That's all you got to do. Really. How many people die every day? Yes. You ask old Google. How many people die every day? There are approximately 150,000 people that die each and every single day. How many people die every year? 61.7 million people die worldwide every single day. Sorry, every single year. You know, we take for granted a lot of things. We do. We assume that we're not going to be one of the 67 million. We're not special. We're not. I have created this YouTube channel because, sure, I want to grow some subscribers, but I want to be an instrument of God. If I can change one person, I did my job. If I can save one, if I could teach one, I did my job. And I'll be rewarded. Probably not in this lifetime, but the life after. The only thing I care about right now is if I die, I want God to say, you know what, you did all right. Come on in. Oh, I got to eat that food in heaven, though. I got to drink that water. I got to eat that fruit. Ooh, I can't wait. Now, here's the thing that you guys fail to realize. This is the key part. You guys keep thinking that this thing is sex. What you're doing is you're saying, fuck you, God. When you have sex, indiscriminate, and listen, we're human. God understands we're going to fall sometimes. We get it. But what he does not like is when you take a piss, where you just say, you know what, screw it, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to keep doing it. Don't matter what you say, Lord. I'm just going to keep doing it. He knows you're going to fall. That's okay. I got kids. If they fuck up, sure. I ain't gonna whoop them every time. But if they keep doing the same old goddamn thing, bruh, what are we talking about here? That's just disrespect at this point. It ain't even about. It's not even about you're not listening. You now you're just trying to piss me off and disrespect me. That's a whole nother level. That's a whole nother thing. So when God has warned you time and again not to have sex, or else you're gonna get all these STIs, and still you keep doing it, it's gonna get to a point where He's just gonna say, "All right, cool. I think you should be one of these 67.1 million this year." Now, what happens when you take your last breath? Or you're going to wake up somewhere else. Believe me. Trust me, I know. I've seen other realm, so I know it exists. So take my word for it. It just does. Now listen. What we take for granted because this is all we know is so far reaching. We take air for granted. We take water for granted. We take movement for granted. We take communication with others for granted. We take friendships for granted. We take food for granted. We take sleep for granted. If you keep disrespecting God, He's going to send you a place where none of those things I just listed exists for eternity. The number one reason why people will not give up sex is because they don't want to give up sex. I'll say it again. The number one reason why people don't want to accept God as being real is because they do not want to give up sex. They want to do what they want to do when they want to do it, how they want to do it. Because once you've accepted God, you must accept His rules. They don't want to accept His rules. They want to do what they want to do. So God says, fine. Not only am I going to judge you physically, you're going to get these STIs, these plagues, but then you might just be one of these 67.1 million people that die. And there's no coming back from that shit, dog. You want to know what hell is like? Picture being slammed shut in an oven with flaming fire, in a steel oven and flaming fire that you would never come out of. If you're that bold to want to take that chance, I'm not that bold. I'm not that bold. And that's just the first death. The second death is for the rest of eternity, you're going to be swimming in the lake of fire and sulfur. Bruh, come on, man. Y'all need to stop all this foolishness y'all doing. If you haven't caught any STI, it's by God's grace. Don't take Him for granted. Stop with the foolishness. Heal yourselves. I'm going through the journey. Y'all see it. I'm going through the journey myself. All the sex I done had, 4 year hiatus to heal, to get rid of the shit that's in me spiritually. Now I think I'm ready. Okay. I think I'm ready for a wife now. Tell you one thing, it ain't gonna be no black women. All right. All right, guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the share button. I hope this was educational and informative, right? We talk about divorce matters, guys, because divorce actually matters.